Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Hitman Colorado video sponsored by RageWorks.net. This video shows how I completed the String Quartet assassination challenge, and it is my first silent assassin suit only run.
Welcome to Colorado, 47.
Now, I gotta say I'm a little bit relieved at being able to show you this video because I went through just a lot of crap trying to get this, and it really boils down to that head turning mechanic. I would just get spotted literally out of nowhere, and a lot of times I didn't even know who spotted me. Like, I would look around and I don't even see anybody with a dot on their head or with, you know, like a question mark or an exclamation point, nothing. It would just say, you know, crime noticed, combat, hunted, whatever. So I finally pulled this off in my blood money suit, and basically String Quartet is eliminating all 4 targets via fiber wire. The first one we're going after is Maya Parvati. We need to knock this guy out, not only because where he's sitting, he would have swatted me where I'm going right now, but we're securing a path back to get to the other 3, because Maya is where she is, like her training ground for her hit squad. She pretty much stays in that area. The other 3, even though they roam around, they can all be taken out in the house. So after we get her, we're gonna go in the house and that's it. The problem was making it there. Like,
And done.
just taking this guy out, I got spotted a lot of times. That's why I packed the baton, because, you know, it's easy to toss. You don't necessarily have to get up close. Be careful when you're putting him in this locker, because a lot of times, just because of where the location, I dumped him out the window without even trying. And they immediately see the body.
You gotta be.
Now this guy is seeing his partner's weapon. That's why he didn't even turn off the radio. But you do need to take out both of these guys again, because you're securing the path back. Come up to this wall and post up and stop, because there's a patrol that's going to walk around, and of course this door has to be open. There they go, right there. Where we have to take out this next guy, they would definitely spot you. If Maya Parvati is talking to that mechanic, wait for her to leave. And also wait for him to turn around so he's not facing you. When he does that, turn off this generator and run to the right.
Hey.
Wait for him to cross the threshold of this room, and then run left and behind him. Kind of get to his left before you hit him, because this is another area where the head turns will get you spotted. Pick up his gun as well and knock him out before he turns the generator back on. Put him in this locker, drop his gun to the right, because if you leave it over there, Maya's gonna spot it, and that's gonna cause some problems. Now I'm picking up everything I can. I'm also killing time because it's gonna be about 4 or 5 minutes before she comes back. So there's gonna be I'm gonna fast forward here in a moment. Right here, when this door closes, you have roughly 3 minutes before she shows up. So, you know, if you gotta use the bathroom or get something to drink, now's the time to do it when you're playing. Alright, she's coming out right about now. And she noticed that the generator's off. So just like with the guy, you're gonna wait for her to break the threshold, run left and behind her, but have your garrote wire ready.
That is Maya Parvati.
Because you
Sri
ain't
Lankan
knocking her
assassin
out.
turned pirate.
You're
turned
taking her out.
insurgent.
She's also dead.
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
You dump her over. Nobody should see you. Put her in this box. And see, now you have an easy way back to the start point. Because now the route that you normally see me take is where I'm headed, so I can get to that gate and get to the house. I'm not fast forwarding because there are a couple of things to note here. Right after you get out this window, come up to this fridge right here and stop. This guy that's taking a leak, wait for him to finish and turn around. If you try to run past him, it's going to initiate combat. But once he turns around, run left and forward, and you're light spotted, but nobody's going to be able to stop you. Start running, pick up the brick on the way. This stuff comes in handy later. If you're doing it pretty much like I'm doing it, the guard should have gone back inside for a moment. So you, like I said, just keep running. The timing on these two guards has changed up though, because we're not doing it from the beginning. So post up here. The guard that's gonna walk to my right, his timing is way off. The other guy is going back to his buddy at the gate already. As soon as you see him walk off screen, run. And even though this other guard's here, don't stop. Just keep going.
What's going on?
Watch out for that guy though. Make sure you get up against the gate. Unlock this. Now the two guys that normally will be walking this way, they're over to the right. They shouldn't be coming over to you. So open the gate and run into the orchard. Grab these two apricots. Because it's always good to have as many distractions as possible. Now, right here is Penelope Graves. Do not go after her. Also, wait for her and her two guards to leave. And then there's another tech on the right. Wait for him to turn around before you run for the house. So there she is leaving. There's her two guards. And the guy on the right, you see he's like drinking water or something. But don't. You wait for him to go. Act like this is a springboard and just dive right into this box. Ezra Berg is on his way to the basement. So just wait for him to pass you and wait for him to go around the wall here. If you hadn't jumped in the box, that guy would have spotted you. And shot you. So here comes Berg. Good old Michael Myers. Now that he's past the wall, get out. Stop here for a second.
That is Ezra Berg.
And once they're both going down the steps, slowly follow them. Don't run. I thought I was recorded here, but I was not. I actually don't get recorded by the cameras in this run. But if you do, this video is going to cover how to take out the cameras and still survive.
So,
I wasted a lot of time here. When you come down here, immediately hit that fuse box.
System breakdown.
And make sure you hide. When the first guard comes over, make sure you let him turn it back on. And that's why I said I wasted time, because I think I probably could have taken out Berg if I had done it straight.
Let's go here.
Up and running.
Take him down. Grab him and his gun. Drag him back here. You really don't have to be as neat as I'm trying to be, because nobody's coming back here. Turn it off again.
Come on.
Now you have both of his guards that you will have taken out, so he has no protection down here.
Again and again and again.
Like I said, I really think I would have gotten him
I just love fixing
if I had done this a little bit faster.
Mister.
Or gotten him before he left, that is. He's already left the basement. But I got a basement key now, so I have free reign going in and out of the basement. Like I said, I really don't think I had to be this neat, because nobody else is coming down here other than Berg, and he doesn't go back there. Be careful, don't just go out this door. Make sure you check your surroundings, because Sean Rose is upstairs, and depending on timing, Penelope Graves may be walking in the front door, which is directly to your left. See, she's talking to Berg, so with nobody over there, I actually have time to do this. Run in here, wait for the door to close, or close it, and turn off the server. Now you can tell from where they come from that the first two guys that come down are the hackers that are upstairs. They're your primary concern, because you need to get up there and print the mask of Sean Rose's face. But I would recommend, especially if you did get filmed, taking out 3 hackers, because you'll take out 1 hacker from down here. Unless you don't feel confident enough, you should be okay to knock this guy out before he turns the server back on. The fact that he didn't get to turn it back on, the second hacker will head downstairs. Just make sure that in that span of time you hide the body well, like you see me doing. Here you do have to be careful. Now you see the second hacker coming on the mini-map. This guy, I think, I would recommend letting him turn the server back on. You don't have to, but I would recommend it. Like I said, you really only need to get rid of these 2 guys, especially if you know that you were not recorded. But if you were, you should go for the 3rd. I thought I was, so I go for the 3rd. Turn the server off again. Immediately get back behind the cooling unit. And it took a little while, but a 3rd hacker comes in from this floor. Also, Penelope Graves is in that room where the hacker came from.
Why, you little...
Let him turn it back on,
Yeah, I'm the man.
because there still is 1 more hacker, I believe. And again, make sure you hide his body properly. There are more people that are going to come through this room. Timing worked out for me. make sure you check where Sean Rose is. If he's anywhere near the house, don't do what I'm about to do. Penelope Graves is about to walk out the front door, and this is it for her.
That is Penelope Graves.
I almost missed my
acclaimed
chance.
anti-terror analyst.
This was very
Strange to
dangerous
see
because
her
the
as
door
part
was
of this
open.
crowd.
Her guys might have turned around and spotted me. Also, watch out here. I'm going to destroy the hard drive, but because Penelope is dead, her guards, and watch out for, see, that's the fourth hacker. He could spot you. He has spotted me doing this. Her guards are gonna come right through this door, and it's a good thing I checked because I would have gotten caught if I tried to go through there and go upstairs. Get right back behind the cooler. Now they're gonna go out back, so nothing to worry about now. Just, again, you want to make sure of where Sean Rose is at this point. And Ezra Berg is on his way back, so I went into the basement because he doesn't have any guards with him anymore. You see my movements are really jerky right now? It's because I'm paranoid. Just because of how many times I've gotten this far and still failed.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
I think this was the first time I actually got rid of 3 people and didn't have a combat status above my head. I went back to where I killed him because I forgot that he dropped stuff. I don't need the poison. That's going to be for my next run. I still have to poison all 4 of them. So watch out for the hacker. Sean Rose is nowhere to be found in the house right now. So we just have to watch out for the guard that patrols this hallway. He's out on the balcony right now. When I print the mask, he hears the sound. Don't ask me how, from where he is. So at this point, I just feel like everything is trying to stop me.
Hello?
And this guy, he has ruined my run before, so he's gonna get a little bit of rough treatment. A brick upside the back of the head cannot feel good. So now I have the key to Rose's room. The hackers, as we know, are downstairs taking a nap, so nobody's coming in here. But I still put him up against the wall just in case. Gotta get my trusty baseball. Never leave guns in that hallway just in case. Now there is a guard in Sean Rose's room. So I go around the other side because he's looking out the window and I'm not taking a chance with the head turn mechanic. He might look left and spot me if I had come through the bathroom, but they can't turn their head 180 degrees. He's still staring out, so it's time for strike 3. He's out of there. Now, even though this guy is stationed in Rose's room, there's still another guard that will come up here, and he comes up before Rose. Like he's walking he's walking the farm with Rose, but when Rose comes in the building, he starts like checking the grandfather clock, and the guard comes upstairs and like takes station at the door. So I have the mask now. I'm looking for Rose. And like I said, I am at a loss for what to do at this point, because I had never made it this far, but had played, you know, tried to do this run I don't know how many times. I figured I was going to kill him in the bathroom, so I set the pencils, because I'm not sure. I think he'll wash his hands anyway, but just in case, I wanted to set the pencils. And what I'm doing here is I'm just testing to see if these little cowboy statues have anything to do with that giddy up trophy, which no one has figured out as yet. One person on Xbox One supposedly has figured it out, or I think they're on Steam maybe, and they're ever so graciously not telling anybody how they did it. Like, if I figured it out, there'd be a video up for it. So I'm not only killing time, I'm just trying to see if I can get any kind of insight on this giddy up trophy. You can see Sean Rose is still a ways off, but he's a lot more paranoid than I am, so he moves quite quickly. I even see now that's the guard I was talking about. You see how quickly he got into this house. A couple of moments ago I looked and he was like 100 feet away at least. He's checking the grandfather clock. I figured I was gonna stand right outside this door, but then it occurred to me that aside from the two guys that are playing Kane and Lynch in the other room, who are paying attention to nothing, nobody else is on this floor except for that guard who is behind the door. So there's a dresser right by the stairs, which gives me a hiding spot. I'm just gonna stand there and wait for Sean Rose to come up the stairs, and he's going night-night permanently. Right here. That way I also don't have to deal with that guard in the room. So now he's finally coming up the stairs.
That is Sean Rose, terrorist turned insurgent.
That was Sean Rose, because now he dead.
That's all targets taken care of, 47. Now gain access to the tornado shelter.
There goes String Quartet, it popped. No one has spotted me, so I've maintained my silent assassin and suit only status, and I'm home free. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my silent assassin suit only run, well, at least my first one. That also is the String Quartet challenge. I thank you guys for watching. These other things here are just things I did when I was messing around, so they have nothing to do with this run. And I should have at least one more video up this evening. If not, it'll go up tomorrow morning. I thank you guys for watching and enjoy your night.